It's Friday evening. You're completely exhausted after another grueling week at the office. Cooking feels impossible right now. You order takeout costing $45 with tip included. At home, you grab a drink and sink into the couch watching mindless television. You tell yourself you've earned this reward after working hard all week long. But what if that pizza actually costs way more than you realize right now? Hidden expenses might be slashing your real salary by nearly 70% today. You think you earn $30 hourly, but the actual truth is shocking. After honest calculations, you could be making under $4 per hour really. I'm Neo, and I obsess over invisible math equations controlling our daily lives. If you wonder where paychecks disappear or feel constantly broke, keep watching closely. Subscribe now because we're exposing a fraud you unknowingly commit against yourself daily. We're calculating your true hourly wage, and it'll completely change your perspective forever. Here's the fundamental lie we've all been sold since graduating from school years ago. We believe our value equals the annual salary number written on our contracts. $65,000 yearly sounds like $31 hourly, which seems pretty respectable overall. But businesses examining revenue without expenses always eventually go bankrupt doing exactly that. A bakery earning millions while spending more makes absolutely zero profit at all. Yet we only focus on salary revenue, completely ignoring our true cost structure here. The product being sold is you, and selling yourself costs astronomical amounts daily. Let's audit a typical worker named James earning that seemingly decent respectable wage. James makes $31 hourly, but taxes immediately slash it to $24 net. That's obvious math everyone understands, but now we subtract all work-related expenses carefully. His commute costs thousands yearly in gas, maintenance, and insurance payments alone here. Let's estimate $4,000 annually just for transportation to the office building. Then appearance costs hit hard. Business clothes, dry cleaning, professional looks cost money monthly. The convenience tax becomes the biggest hidden expense category of them all combined. James buys lunch twice weekly and grabs expensive coffee to survive afternoon meetings. He pays dog walkers since he's gone all day, unable to return home. These costs wouldn't exist without the job. He's spending money just to work. The darkest category is decompression, spending to numb the Job's emotional pain constantly. Friday drinks, impulsive vacations, therapy sessions, and retail therapy expenses add up incredibly fast. Adding everything up, James doesn't actually keep that $65,000 salary promised. His real net income might actually be closer to $35,000 annually. But we're only halfway done because wages equal money divided by time spent. We overestimate money earned and drastically underestimate the actual time commitment required daily. HR claims James works 40 hours weekly, but that's completely untrue in reality. James wakes early to prepare, drives 30 minutes each way as unpaid labor. Lunch is off-clock technically, but he's captive and can't leave the building. At home, he decompresses for 30 minutes, venting and checking work emails constantly. This is shadow work. Time belonging to the job without any payment whatsoever. James dedicates 55 or even 60 hours weekly to his employment in total. Now let's calculate the real hourly wage using completely accurate numbers throughout carefully. Take net income of $35,000 divided by 3,000 hours worked yearly. That $31 hourly wage suddenly evaporates when you calculate it honestly here. James makes $11 hourly, maybe $8, possibly less in expensive cities nationwide. This is the work scam. You're selling yourself at a massive financial loss. I know this sounds depressing. You're thinking your job sucks and you're broke. But we calculate this math to make you angry and efficient, not depressed. Once you know your real wage, your entire view of consumerism changes completely. Say your real wage calculates to $10 hourly after running the numbers. You see shoes costing $100 while shopping at the local mall. Your brain must translate that into 10 hours of your actual precious life. 10 hours stuck in traffic, dealing with emails and missing quality family time. Are those shoes worth 10 hours of suffering? Usually the answer is no. This math exposes golden handcuffs. Promotions often increase costs exponentially without any warning. A $10,000 raise sounds amazing until you calculate the real total impact. Now you work late nightly, ordering expensive takeout instead of cooking healthy meals. You buy nicer suits and need a second car for work commute purposes. Stress skyrockets, so you book more expensive vacations to cope with mounting pressure? Your real hourly wage might actually decrease after getting that exciting big promotion. You process more money but keep less while sacrificing more precious life. There's a hidden opportunity cost that's absolutely terrifying when you calculate it carefully. $5 daily on coffee over 30 years equals nearly $200,000 total. You're literally drinking your retirement fund away with every single convenient coffee purchase. The system relies on you being too exhausted to do this math honestly. They want you thinking you make good money while staying trapped in cycles. You finance luxury apartments and cars to tolerate jobs paying for those things. The solution isn't quitting tomorrow to live in the woods like complete hermits. The solution is optimizing your real wage by cutting expenses and maximizing efficiency. Make efficiency your new success metric, not income level or fancy job titles. Negotiate working from home twice weekly and save precious commute time and money. Start meal prepping on Sundays. That significantly lowers your cost of goods sold. Move closer to work. Stop caring about coworkers' opinions of your daily clothing. Every work expense you cut equals one pure dollar of freedom you gain. The biggest shift is psychological. Treat your labor like a profitable business always. Smart owners don't just increase revenue. They focus on increasing healthy profit margins. Your life is the business. Your margin is leftover time and money available. Making $100,000 but spending $95,000 working 80 hours weekly? You're a failing business waiting to collapse like Enron did years ago. But making $50,000, spending $20,000, working 30 hours weekly means winning big. This negative epiphany should turn into positive action starting right now, today, immediately. Sit down this weekend when you're fresh, not exhausted late Friday night. Run the numbers honestly. Calculate commute costs. Estimate taxes. Be brutally honest here. Divide net pay by total hours committed to your job each single week. Write that number on a note and stick it on your credit card. Next time buying something stupid, look at that number you previously wrote down. Ask yourself if you'll trade 4 hours of precious life for plastic. That friction saves more money than any budget app ever could possibly do. We're living in an era where time is the ultimate currency right now. Rich people buy time. Poor people sell it at steep discounts every day. Don't sell your time at a discount anymore. Audit your life starting today. Cut vampire costs associated with your job and build a financial gap immediately. That gap between income and expenses is where your freedom actually truly lives. If this made you rethink everything, share it with your tired coworkers now. We're all trapped together, but we can math our way out of it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon.